been very excited about the way recruiting's going, and feel very good about putting this class together.
Mark, I think today is the first time you guys have used this new facility. It's for all the sports, the recruiting room here in the renovated locker room. What, you walk guys into something like that, and you can say we have other stuff coming that's, just for football. What does that do with it?
It does. It shows that it's first class. It shows that the university does things first class, and again, it shows the commitment. It's a great, exposure for our team and for our players and our recruits to get a great feel for the basketball program and what we're doing, and just to spend some time down here. It's good. We did use it once before, one other weekend for a few kids, but this is the first big group.
Mark, is this the kind of improvements that you thought were coming when you first talked to Mitch about the job? This is even more than you had hoped for.
Well, it did. Mitch and I did touch on that the first time we spoke, and again, I felt very comfortable with Mitch, and I felt his commitment to the program, and so we did talk about that. It wasn't the primary reason why I came here. I told you all that in the initial press conference about my belief in this program and getting things done, but this certainly helps, and yeah, everything Mitch and I talk about is coming true.
Mark, again, just in general, down front, you're right. Obviously can't mention specific players, but just in general, the emphasis placed on Ohio and maybe some of the success you've had there.
Yeah, I think it's very important for us to get into Ohio. As you know, obviously Southern Ohio being very, very close, we consider that local. And again, with my ties to Northeastern Ohio and really all through Ohio, it's going to be very important to us. There's tremendous football being played in Ohio, and so we want to treat that as home base. So yeah, we're going to work Ohio hard, along with Kentucky, and really anything within in close proximity to UK.
Mitch mentioned he would look to you for guidance on some of the things you would need in those renovations to the stadium. Can you talk about those at all?
Well, I just think anything you do, it's for the players. Much is placed on the emphasis on recruiting, but that's what helps you is the players being comfortable and the players having a great facility. As you know, both in all of our sports, our athletes are here and with us a great deal of time. We spend a lot of time in our complex. So I think it's the most important for our players to feel comfortable, to have them in a comfortable environment, with their locker room and just a facility where they can spend some time and feel good.
Mark, now that your staff is complete, just if you can talk about some of those guys, especially the last two guys, how you feel about how this staff came together as a whole, and also if you have any other titles like recruiting coordinator, associate head coach that you wanted to put up.
Yeah, Derek, the addition of Derek, coach our cornerbacks, was a great addition. I was very impressed with Derek. I had a chance to visit with 3 or 4 or 5 people about that position, and always heard great things about Derek. I had a chance to meet with him and interview him, and he was exceptional. He really, I felt like he was a guy that could bring something new to myself, and Coach Elliott bring something new to the defensive package. So very impressed with him, both in technique and with scheme. He's a young guy. He's been around some great people. So excited about Derek. And then Tommy, with his background with Neil, was a no-brainer for him.
In the back here, looking some more at the coaches that you've added, there's some young guys on staff this one. Was that by design, or was it more just about going after the best coaches that have failed?
Best people, it really is. I mean, I said it, I think, in the last presser that, it was important for me to find hungry people, in whatever age they were. But I think you have to find that blend of experience and some, young guys, up-and-coming guys that have a little attitude about them and that are excited to be here and ready to work, the way we're going to work. So I feel very good about the guys that we got.
You've had a couple of kids leave the program over the past week. Can you comment on that?
Pardon me?
You've had a couple of kids leave the program the past week. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, just, violation of team rules, so, we're going to do things right. We're going to give every player the right opportunity to be fair to each and every player on our team. And, I'll treat those players like I would expect one of my sons to be treated, and so we'll be very fair with them, but there'll be some guidelines, and if they don't meet them, they won't be here.
Back here in the corner. You've hired some new coaches, assistants who are not alums, and they've come from schools that have had success at football, coming here to where it's been a challenge. What are they saying to you? I'm sure I know what you said, but what are they saying to you about why they want to come here?
Well, I think they're excited to be here. You know, we talk a lot, you know, and I know you all have been here, and you know, but every place, you know, the success that they've had in the past, you know, that obviously helps. The bells and the whistles of facilities, that obviously helps. But it's about the people that are in those buildings. It's about the people that are going to affect the recruits and our players and develop them to be better. And those are the, you know, I've touched on that before, but those are the guys I want, that believe in what we're doing, that believe in the system, and that believe that they can help change the culture here and change the players that we already have in the winners, and to recruit players to help us win championships. So those are the type of players that are the type of coaches that we have on the staff.
Last question here.
Mark, what's the status of T.J. Jones? Is he, I know you had wanted to review his case.
Yeah, I'm going to let the legal process work in that case. It's really, we're just gathering information on that right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you all.